Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your man Tech Savvy. Today is June 19th, roughly about 6 o'clock. Lots going on. I'm trying to get y'all updated right quick. Here in my hometown, Lawton, Oklahoma, we just had another catastrophe of a hailstorm. Came through and damaged a lot of homes, a lot of automobiles. Yeah, this would be my second time going through this. But this time I was a little bit more prepared, but the damage has still occurred. Enough about that, drummer. All that stuff is in the works of getting repaired, including my brand new truck and my wife's brand new truck. But other than that, I finally got some news for you. I'm gonna go ahead and try to enter Deathstroke and Black Flash into its first contest for 2023. I will be entering the bike and car show here that'll be held here in July. I'm thinking probably about the first week of July, or maybe on 1st of July. I'm not sure. I don't have the exact dates yet, but I have till a couple of days before July to get both vehicles completely done. I have a lot of modifications I have to finish. I have a lot of fabrications that I need to finish, and I have some remodeling and some rearrangements I have to do for both vehicles. This is not a light show competition type of thing, or the type of contest that I normally enter. This is a bike and car show that I'll be entering Deathstroke and Black Flash in. I have a lot of modifications came in for both vehicles. Deathstroke, some modifications came in not too long ago, and it's like I said, it's about 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna try to go ahead and this is probably gonna be part one of the same modification or the same add-on that I'm trying to do. Give you a heads up. I will be installing the 59-inch carbon fiber wing on Deathstroke, and the first thing I got to do, of course, you know that Deathstroke has a Slingshade. So right now, what I'm getting ready to do is tear down the Slingshade far enough so I could go in and start adding the brackets for the 59-inch carbon fiber wing that goes in the back, and then I'll be building both back up, doing the modifications to the Slingshade that needs to be done in order for me to correctly install this 59-inch carbon fiber wing by NRG. I think that's the name of it. Alright, so what I have done so far is I have already taken off the Slingshade tops, and I'm getting ready to take off the back of the Slingshades where the speaker parts are being covered. First thing I noticed that I have to do during this remodeling or tear down is I got to be able to get the brackets in on the headrest, and in order for me to do that, I have to come in and take out the front and back plates that goes over the speaker pods, and then I'm gonna have to come in and do the bracket that's holding the top piece of the Slingshade. I'm gonna do them one at a time, trying to get them apart. So y'all stay tuned, and I'm gonna start working on this, and as I go, I'll stop the camera. As I go, I will be continuing on, and then I'll keep going until I have completed each step. So it'll be a lot of stopping like this one. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the disassembly of the headrest. I'm not gonna be doing talking from this point on because I'm basically trying to figure stuff out. So I'm checking it out and doing what I got to do as I go. So I got the camera on for you so you can watch. Okay, this back plate for the headrest, it is basically, it's held in with one screw and the rest of it is a clip in, so you have to try to go in. There's a clip up under here that you have to lift up on, and then it should come out. Once it pops the clip, then you have to turn it over to the side and wiggle it out. So that's the back side of the headrest for the driver's side. Alright, now the front side, I'm trying to get it in cam view here, and looking at in the front here for the camera, it's looking like it's going to be one screw type of thing too. Make sure there's nothing there. Okay, this little piece right here looks like it's a clip on. Before I try to pop it, let me see. Like it might be a screw or something behind it. Yep, it is. Is it what? No, I'm just working on this, trying to record this. Okay, that's the back side. That's a pretty long screw right there. Just showing it to you. All right, now I got the back side of the headrest off, and it's looking like I'm probably gonna have to do this screw. I'm only gonna do one side since both sides is holding up. I'm gonna use that bracket to hold the top up, so I'm gonna only do one side at a time. See, GoPro, stop recording. Okay, I got it. I was the right one. I turned the camera off because I thought I had the wrong one. Okay, now that's the screw. Now I got everything off the side of the headrest for the driver's side, and this is what everything looks like. So I got the front side off. Now I got the back side off. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna stop the camera and try to match up the brackets for this side, and then I'll turn the camera back on. So y'all bear with me. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. So I just tried to check out the brackets for the left side, for the passenger side. It's looking like I got to take both sides off in order to get those inner brackets in. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this side off and continue on from there. When I take out the screws, if I'm on the left side, I put the screws in my left pocket. Now I'm on the right side, so I'll be putting the screws in my right pocket. That's just my way of keeping up with stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna get this one out of the way. Okay, as we saw on the other side, there is a little bracket on this side, so let me grab that little screwdriver again. It is hot, and I got this towel on my head, so y'all bear with me. Alright, I'm trying to see the best way to get these little things out, because they're being held in by a pin. Okay. There's your screw. And to give you information, this is a 7/16 that I'm using to take this off with. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 1, 2, 3, and 1 in the back. It's 4. 4 screws on both sides for the headrest. My hand up on here, grab that little pin clip, pull it back out. This screw didn't come out like the other one did. Play with it, but it'll come apart. Alright, now I got both sides out. I don't know what they did with this. It's looking kind of funky. Let's see if I can get this out. Get that off of there. Yeah, well, I ain't gonna worry about it right now. Okay, now I got both sides off for the front and the back, dealing with the headrest. I'll clean this side up, and then I'll start trying to match up the brackets to see what side is what side. Y'all bear with me. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, YouTube. Hey, I just want everybody to understand, if you don't take off the Slingshade completely, when it's time for you to put on these brackets for the side, why do that look different? GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Like I was saying, if you don't take the Slingshade completely off, you're going to be struggling trying to get these back brackets in for the headrest. So what I'm trying to do is force up the headrest just enough so I can get the brace up in there. And yeah, it's kind of scary, but I did one side, so I'm going to try to do this side. line it up, get it up in there, and it's good to go. Now, I was struggling with it because the Slingshade is still on. I just wanted to show you that it's not an easy task if you're trying to leave the Slingshade on without, and put these brackets in here without taking it completely off. You're going to struggle. All right, so my next step is to try to match up the braces back here. So I'm gonna get them installed right quick. So let's see. Bear with me. Get the camera around so y'all can see a little bit. And I'll be right back. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, YouTube, now it's time for me to put the back brace on for the wing. What you gotta do is take the back plate and the left side wing. You'll notice the left side wing because the brace can only... Alright, YouTube, hey, now you got the front brace in, it's time to put the back brace in. The back brace goes like this to put in the roll hoops. You got the arrow going up in the corner. Your wing, you got to make sure that the indent is coming in on the inside, and these brackets will only fit one way. So when you put your bracket on, your wing bracket on, if your indents is not on the inside, you got the wrong one. So go ahead and place it in, line it up, and then take four of your screws and get them lined in. Lined up. Alright, because I'm dealing with this Slingshade bracket, I'm gonna need a wrench to try to help me hold them in place while I tighten it down. Alright, GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. I had to get the right wrench size here. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and get them in just a little bit. I want to say finger tight, but I can't say finger tight because I can't hold it because of the bracket. So I'm using my wrench here, my hex key, to turn them just enough so I can get them in there good enough where they can hold up on its own. You still want to keep them loose, somewhat finger tight, because you have to go through and install the wing and then come back and install your brackets for the Slingshade. So I'm going through the motions of tightening everything down, but like I said, it's only going to be for finger tight for right now. Still all loose. I grab my bracket and to the other side, 4 more bolts, and I go over to the other side. Alright. Hopefully y'all can see this. The bracket, the wing bracket, it can only go one way. Line it up. Grab these four bolts and try to get them in and line them up. Y'all excuse the sweat because it is hot. But I want to get this done. Like I say, I got less than 2 weeks to get both vehicles up, so I'll be probably shooting up a video or uploading a video like almost every day for the next 2 weeks, just so I can get it done and then get it to the contest and see how it turned out. Okay, now that's done. I want to show y'all this right quick. Now that I got the wing brace in hand tight, I can go back in and line up my slingshade bracket back to where it was originally at. But I'm gonna also finger tighten it down as well. Let me find the screws out of my pocket and I'll line it back up. Alright, this is the one for the right side, so y'all bear with me. Now, all I'm doing is lining the brace back up so I won't damage it while I'm, so the weight won't damage it by bending down, breaking the front part of the slingshade. Everything is finger tight because I got to go back through. After everything is put together, then I'll tighten it down. But for now, I'm just trying to make sure nothing gets broken in the process. So hand tight will be good for now. Alright, voila. Now we got the brace for the wing and the brace for the slingshade. Finger tight. You can still move it a little bit, but we're good to go. Now we can go ahead and finish installing the wing. Once we finish installing the wing, I can come back in, tighten everything down, and then put my roller decorations back on. But I'm gonna have to fabricate, or not fabricate, I'm gonna have to modify the back so it'll fit over these wing braces here. So that's gonna probably be part 2. Right now I need to just go ahead and get the wing back on. I mean, get the wing on. So y'all bear with me. Hold on. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, YouTube. Hey, now we gotta get these wing brackets attached to this wing arm. So you got 2 sides. You're going to make sure that the high side is on the outer portion. Grab your 3 screws from your package, get them in, and these also has to be hand tightened. Like I said, I'm breaking these down in sections because it's hot So y'all bear with me as I come and go on putting this together. Okay, it's the left side. And jump on the right. This is your right side. Like I said, this is the bracket. You want to make sure the upper end is going to the rear. Use your 3 bolts and nuts and hold it in place. Get them in finger tight. Okay, give me a heads up. This is what it look like. You got your both brackets on your wing arms. You got them hand tight. And we're gonna come back and do the next step. GoPro, stop recording. Alright YouTube, now it's time to try to get this 59-inch wing up on these wing brackets. Hopefully y'all can see this. But the wing bracket that's on the wing goes on the outside. And you have 4 screws remaining in your package to get them in. So let me try to line them up because this joke is just sliding back and forth on me. So let me try to lock it in place some type of way. I get these screws in here. Get some screws in this. Believe it or not, this is much harder than it looked. They don't line up perfect. It look like it don't line up at all. You gotta force it. Too tight here. One of my adjustments too tight. You gotta cut me some slack. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Alright. This is the final stage of me going through getting the wing set up on the wing arm. And what I got to do now is go back through and tighten down all the bolts. Okay. But as of right now, it is somewhat stable. I just got to tighten it down. So this is part one of installing the 59-inch NRG fiberglass fiber wing along with a Slingshade. So now this is part one. The wing is installed. So part two is going to be me going back through putting the shade on and modifying the shade, the Slingshade, so that all the parts that came off in order for me to get this wing on, all those parts are modified to get the Slingshade back up and operational, so I can have the Slingshade and the wing together. So stay tuned. That'll be part two. As of right now, this concludes this video. And like I said, on my last step, when I was having trouble trying to install the bolt, I had to go back through, and my bolts were too tight, so they have to actually be loose in order to get everything going. And then once everything is somewhat hand tight, you can go back through and tighten everything down. And that's what I'm about to do now. So this concludes this portion of part one. Part two, I'll be installing the Slingshade back on it. with the wing already installed. So y'all stay tuned for part 2. That's my spiel for today. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, this update just getting y'all the final look of the wing. It's fully installed. I forgot to mention about the side panel there, but it is installed. So my next video will be putting the Slingshade back on with the wing, and modifying the Slingshade braid to hold this wing. Also, I just wanted to let y'all know, in tightening up the screws and bolts, I snapped 2 of them. So these bolts are not that sturdy. Be prepared to have some bolts on hand, bolts on standby, because I end up breaking 2 just trying to tighten them up. But other than that, like I said, the next video we'll be putting everything back together. But this is the outlook. I mean, this is the outcome of the wing on the Slingshot. Just getting y'all heads up. I got several more installations to do. So like I said, I'll probably be posting a video every day for the next 2 weeks, trying to bring both of these vehicles back up for the contest, the car and bike show contest that's coming up in July. That's my spiel for the day. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording.